This is actually the subject of a grad student's work that I worked with in Erica Holmes' lab at MIT, Claire Duvalet. She did a meta-analysis, which is an analysis across many different studies of just asking the question, what does a sick microbiome look like? You know, when it breaks down, what breaks? And the answer to the question is it's complicated. It's complicated to define what a healthy microbiome is. It seems to be that we have different ecological niches within our bodies that need to be filled in order for the functioning of our bodies to be complete. But there are many different species or organisms that can plug into those niches. So any given one of us can have sampled from a universe of microbial diversity, a subset of that diversity that is functional or that is healthy, and it's not necessarily overlapping with the person next to us. So there's many ways to build a healthy microbiome. So that's a kind of long-winded answer to what a healthy microbiome is. We don't really know yet, but there's lots of ways to construct one. What we can see from certain diseases is particular ways that the microbiome can break. So in a disease like, this is again from Claire Duvalet's work, a disease like colorectal cancer, we can see that there are certain bugs, certain bad bugs potentially, that seem to be enriched in patients that have disease. So that's the major signal of that disease, is you see an overabundance of particular taxa that tend to not be there or to be at very low abundance in healthy people. So enrichment for bad bugs. There are other diseases, however, where you have a sort of the opposite effect, where you get a depletion of the good bugs. So inflammatory bowel disease is one of these examples, like Crohn's or ulcerative colitis, where what we see is a depletion of a whole guild or group of microbes that is responsible for a very important ecological function, which is the production of these things called short-chain fatty acids. And for example, butyrate is one of these fatty acids that's produced. And it's been shown that this butyrate molecule in the gut actually helps our immune system to dampen its response and to be less inflamed. And if we lose those organisms that provide that function to us, then this disease can erupt. And so you can either have situations where a pathogen comes into your system and that makes you sick, or you can have situations where the ecology of your gut is degraded because you lack certain good bacteria. So there's many ways for things to go wrong in the microbiome, and there's many ways for things to go right in the microbiome. And we are at the very forefront still of really understanding those